6:43 a.m. This is actually late for me if it were during the week, but for Saturday, it's kind of right on target. My husband is already gone, headed out to the church. I had said I was going to sleep in, but my little guy is asleep, and so it's a good time to get some work done. Let's go see if he's still good in sleep. Hey there, what's up everybody? It's Pastor Zeddy. Listen up. So, as you know, yesterday I decided I was going to launch the vlog officially, right? Just getting started. Today my lighting is a little bit off. It's like stupid early in the morning. Like, I don't even think it's 8 a.m. Like, let me look at my watch. Let me see. 7:30 a.m. in the morning, and that's not really incredibly early, except it's Saturday. And Saturday I try not to get up so early. Try to sleep in just a little bit because I have to get up early every other single morning of the week. But woke up this morning, was really excited about the vlog. There's some other things that I need to get done that are pressing with regard to finishing up my doctoral work, and so I want to jump right into that this morning. And then I'm going to come back and play with the blog, kind of get the drone charged up and get it calibrated. I'm going to try this thing. I'm going to try to go for it today. But listen, as I was getting dressed this morning, and I told you guys yesterday, I'm working through minimalism. Forgive the lighting in the background, guys. It's still something I've got to work on as I decide kind of the space where I'll do some of the vlogging when I'm sitting down, like good lighting for that. I know I need to work on that, but I just want to keep the momentum going by getting started. But part of what I've been working on in my household is kind of adopting a minimalist lifestyle, and not necessarily going to a full extreme for it, but going about what the scripture says, laying aside every weight and measure that so easily besets me. And so a lot of times for me, that is like just clutter and stuff in the house, stuff that I don't even use, stuff that I've acquired, stuff that I've purchased, stuff that people have given me, stuff that's just somehow appeared in my home. And so even down to things like t-shirts, right? I have so many t-shirts. I'm a t-shirts and jeans kind of girl, and so I have so many t-shirts. And one of the things that my husband and I are working on doing is being very intentional about the messages that we portray even on our bodies. And so as I was going through my t-shirt stack and really paring it down because my drawer was struggling to close, I came across the shirt that actually comes from my husband's t-shirt line that he launched last year, and it says on it, "Don't get stuck in the storm, go through." And that really spoke volumes to me today as I'm thinking through kicking off the vlog, as I'm thinking through kind of what I want the vlog to be about, the message that I want to send to you guys. And so in addition to bringing you along for kind of what goes on every single day, I want to live this out. Don't get stuck in the storm, go through. What do you mean, Pastor Zeddy? I mean that there are times in our lives, that there are moments when we know that there's something that God is calling us to do, when we know that there is something that we're passionate about, a dream we want to chase after, but we can't seem to get started. This vlog is one of those things. We can't seem to get started because there's so many things. Seems like there's so many reasons not to, that we never focus on the reason that we actually should. And so today, as you go through the vlog with me, as you go through the day with me, I don't know how much of the day I'm going to capture, not sure even how this is going to get edited down, but I want you to take that with you. Don't get stuck in the storm, go through it. Why stand right there in the middle when you know it's a place that could be dangerous for you, a place that won't necessarily bring you joy or bring you any sense of purpose? Go through the storm and trust it. On the other side of the storm, there is something amazing, absolutely amazing on the other side of through, right? So anyway, I hope that blesses you. I hope that your day today, so it's already 9 o'clock. I feel like I've been up since 0:30. It hasn't been an unproductive morning though. I got myself together, but then I was able to do kind of a happy anniversary video for my husband. It's not our wedding anniversary or dating anniversary, anything like that, but today marks 20 years in ministry for him. So I wanted to do just kind of a commemorative little special video. He's out and about doing ministry today because that is what he does. So I wanted to kind of just do just a video for him, just saying I was proud of him. And we had some friends of ours that and some family that sent some congratulations and we love you videos to him. So now I can turn my attention toward my doctoral work. So here I am. So something you guys don't know about me, I am finishing up my doctoral program. Y'all, I'm slated to graduate in May 2019, but I honestly probably could have been done this past summer if I had kind of put in the time and effort into it. more so the time and effort. But like, I believe everything's in God's timing, but I don't want to drag it out because I'm procrastinating, because I am an ultimate procrastinator. And so I took yesterday and worked on some business stuff and some stuff that I really wanted to do. And today I've got to buckle down and edit these 5 or 6 pages. And so 5 or 6 pages at a time. My mentor, who is also my reader, is giving me 5 or 6 pages at a time because she knows I'm like a major procrastinator. So she gives me the whole thing. I'll be like, oh my God, it's 120 pages. What am I supposed to do with this in one time? So she's giving me 5 or 6 pages, but it's like taking me 2 or 3 weeks to edit every 5 or 6 pages because I don't sit down with it. And the thing is, the 5 or 6 pages, the changes only take 20 or 30 minutes. Like, it's not huge substantive changes as of yet. It's just like, it's basic stuff, right? And so I just need to sit down and get it done. And it's like the getting started on it is because I'm slightly overwhelmed by it. And in many ways, I'm ready to be done, kind of over it. I'm ready to move into the other things. And so there are lots of things I want to do and play around with. In terms of vlogging today, I want to play with my editing software also a little bit more today. And I've got some just overall business projects I need to work on. But what I said to myself was, you are not allowed to work on the fun stuff or the stuff that you want to work on until you've taken care of your schoolwork, little girl. And so that is what I'm trying to do now, but I haven't eaten. Okay, I did it! I finished those pages of my doctoral project. Still got like lots more pages to go, but that was my 4 pages I needed to get done for today, and I'll get my next set of pages to work on for the coming week tomorrow. So now I get to turn my attention to the things I really want to get done today. So first things first, I've got to head to Goodwill. Do y'all see all of this stuff? I know you guys have been seeing like the trash bags maybe in my video the last couple of days, but my husband and I are packing, we're downsizing. So we're on this epic journey of becoming debt-free and financially independent, but also of downsizing, minimalizing. So minimizing our possessions. And so we are downsizing to a smaller apartment at the end of next month, which is October. And so part of my thing before I pack is that I wanted to go through our stuff and really get rid of the stuff that we don't use or that we don't need or that we don't want. So we've moved quite a bit over the years since our marriage, and we always end up with these boxes that either never get unpacked, or they're just boxes that carry stuff that are papers or books or stuff that we haven't used or don't use. And I didn't want to do that this time. One, if we're trying to save money, why am I buying boxes to pack stuff or bins to pack stuff that I'm not even going to use or not going to have room for in the next place? And so I've been making like these regular trips to Goodwill, posting some things on Facebook Marketplace, but now I've got this stack of stuff sitting at my door that needs to go to Goodwill. And so my strategy for some things is, if it's something I think somebody else might use or want, I've been posting it on Facebook Marketplace. If it's not going to 48 hours, like, then it's going to Goodwill. And so I've got to take all of this stuff out. I'm about to tie these bags up real quick and get them taken out to Goodwill, because y'all see how close all this stuff is to my door. But if I don't put it by the door, I'll forget about it. So I'm gonna get these packed up, and then we'll be on our trip to Goodwill, figuring out how to vlog while I'm in the car. It's gonna be so cool. I can't wait. Okay, see y'all in a minute. All right, I'll be right back. Okay, so I realized, oh my God, that's over. I realized that a lot of the stuff that I'm getting rid of, like, why is my steering wheel up in my face like this? Oh, this is like far down as it goes, so that means my seat is down low. Let's pump the seat up. Wait, wrong lever. Pump the seat up, pump the seat up, pump the seat up. So I realized that just now, as I was putting stuff in the back, that there are a lot of things, okay, a lot of things in the house that isn't even stuff we bought. Like, somebody gave my son like this pirate ship or something, and he loved it for like 3 days, and then he stopped playing with it, and then it just kind of sat in his room. And so I got to figure out how you tell people thank you, we really appreciate it, but we're minimalists, and so like figure that out. I gotta do research on that. Okay, look, so check this out. Hold on, I'll be right back. I found this little contraption in the trunk of my car, so I'm gonna see if my camera, the big camera, will sit up on it. Hold on a second. You're gonna cut off the top of my head. I wonder if I tilt. Oh shoot, look at that tilt back work. Y'all, I am a camera person, but being on camera or the person in front of the camera is new in terms of like consistently vlogging. Like, of course, I do like Facebook. I do a lot of Facebook Live type stuff. And in church and stuff on Sunday, like I'm in front of the camera, but being the person that's kind of like filming myself, holding a camera, like vlogging, trying to make sure everything is framed out properly, this is new. And so I've done a couple of things. Seatbelt! I've done a couple of little things, you know, with myself, and it's like work, but I gotta figure out, like, if I'm gonna do this, I gotta figure out a system for doing this, yeah? So, yeah, this little thing, actually, this little tripod on my bob thing, I bought, when I first started, working at the college because it's such a long drive. And so I was like, well, I can do some video vlogging stuff. I'm telling you, this vlogging thing has been on my mind. So it's like I can do some video vlogging stuff while I drive, just to the tripod. But then I was trying to do it like live, and I kept looking at the phone and looking at the camera. So even now, I've got to train myself not to look at the camera unless I'm sitting still. Y'all hear my brakes squeaking? Okay, do y'all hear that squeaking of brakes? So I have taken the car to the dealership and said, hey, my brakes are squeaking. And they're like, but no, Miss Hill, the brakes are fine. It's like a number, whatever the number is supposed to be, like it's around the number that it's supposed to. It's like, no, you don't need brakes. It's only 30,000 miles on your car. There's no reason you should need brakes unless you're just killing your car. It's like, but no, you don't understand. My brakes are squeaking, and I hate squeaky brakes. Like, I'm that person that doesn't like my car to make any noise that it should not make. If there's a light on, you know, they say, oh, your engine light just came on, but it's just because of the sensor. Then replace the sensor. Like, I haven't had that issue with this car. It's a newer car. But like replace the sensor. I don't want to see, like, when I see lights on my car, I want to know that something is wrong. Or the one that's got me really big before, when I go to get my oil changed, right, and they forget to set the oil change light, and I call and say, my car is showing, oh, we must have forgot to set the light, don't worry about it, you're good. No, because that light is meant to be an indicator for when my oil needs to be changed. So when I see the light, my mind thinks, go get your oil changed. So I don't want to see the light for the next 10,000 miles. You know, I really don't. Or 5,000. How many, we know, whichever car it is. But yeah, so anyway, off that soapbox. But yeah, so I've got to get used to doing what I'm doing right now, which is vlogging and being on the camera without looking at that lens unless I'm parked and sitting still. And right now I'm not parked and sitting still. So is this weird? Is this what y'all gotta tell me? Is this weird that I'm looking straight ahead? I mean, it's safe, but is it weird to you guys that I'm looking straight ahead and not looking at the camera while I'm driving? Like, does that feel weird to you guys watching? You know, the viewer experience is really important to me, you know, and I don't like the vlogs either that, you know, turn around and make you guys look at the road the whole time. Like, that's strange. Maybe, I don't know. So you guys have to help me figure this out. Like, the next couple of weeks of this is going to be literally figuring out what works. So I need you guys to tell me, and gals to tell me what works. Did y'all hear them brakes squeaking? Oh my god. My car is not raggedy. Like, why are my brakes squeaking? So, I made them take it back and look at it again, because it's like, no, my brakes are squeaking. I don't care what you measure. Like, there's noise. And so, essentially, what they said is, like, there's this little greasy film that's on my brakes right now that I guess came from when I went through this drive-through car wash and got the spray tire stuff. And so the spray tire stuff, because I went through a drive-through car wash instead of going, yeah, don't judge me, got this greasy film stuff on my brakes that I've just got to let kind of wear off on its own. How long are my brakes supposed to squeak? OMG. I'm at a stoplight right now so I can look at the camera until we are moving again. But back to this moving and downsizing and decluttering, you all, being able to go in my closet and see the shelves, amazing. And like, we're not junky people, we just have accumulated stuff over time. And I think that most American people accumulate stuff over time, you know. And there are some things that I really enjoy, that I really feel like bring value to my life, or our lives. But there are other things that we just, a shirt that we thought was cute, or that I thought was cute, a pair of shoes that, you know, were great but really weren't practical or comfortable or really even my style, right? I've been, you know, toying around with adding some color and things like that. And so I've purchased some things over the last couple of years that don't really fit my personality, but I tried them out, you know. And so figuring out how to do that in a way that's more frugal and less wasteful is going to be a part of this challenge. But I really enjoy a clean, simple space. Some people say I have OCD, whatever. But I really like straight lines. I really like symmetry. I like things to be clean and everything in its place and everything to have a place. And when I get to a place where I need bins or boxes or baskets or, you know, bags to hold stuff and to store stuff, it's like, nope. If I gotta store you in the attic for, you know, more than a couple weeks, or store you in a closet for the majority of the 12-month year, then precious one, I don't need you. And that becomes an issue around Christmas time. You know, my mom has wanted me to buy, you know, a plethora of Christmas decorations ever since we got married. Okay, y'all, I tried it. Okay, I love Christmas, and Christmas is a favorite time. I mean, I'm a Christian, but Christmas is a favorite time, you know, for me. But I really enjoying Christmas, and enjoyment for me is not found in decorating, putting a whole bunch of decorations in, you know, up and then having to take them down. Because if I put Christmas decorations up, fully honest, y'all, they're not really coming down until like February time, you know. And it's because I just don't have time. And it's like my son enjoys them a little bit, but it's like if grandma's gonna decorate and your auntie's gonna decorate, then I'm gonna take you to your grandma's house and your auntie's house, or whatever, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, so like we have, and like my mom has a really interesting way. I'm pulled up at Goodwill right now waiting on them for the first person in front of me, but my mom has a really interesting way of helping us do what she wants us to do. So like my mom bought us a Christmas tree last year, even though the first one she bought I just got rid of. So anyway, let me get this stuff out for the Goodwill guy, and I'll get at you later. Bye. All right, that is done. I get to go back home, right? I don't know if I've ever been so excited about being back home. So, it's not been a horrible day, and it's still really early. Like, it's not even 1 o'clock yet. And I kind of psyched myself out and really tripped myself. I was like, okay, I'm gonna do the doctoral work, and then I can play and have fun the rest of the day. And I did that. Like, I did the 4 pages of doctoral work, and I was like, okay, I've accomplished a whole lot. And now I'm gonna just kind of have fun and work on some stuff I want to work on. But the truth is, I did that yesterday. And so I was preparing to work on something else, or looking for about to work with the drone, just to get it ready because it needs to be calibrated and stuff. And so I looked and saw I had a text that I hadn't seen, and it was from my mentor who was saying, okay, you completed 4 pages, but you technically got the rest of the day. Why wouldn't you work on more now? Why wouldn't you come and get another set of pages and work on more? And like at first I kind of felt some kind of way about it, not in a angry way, but it was like, but that wasn't my plan for the day. Like, I was just gonna finish the 4 pages and then get some more pages from you for next week, and I was gonna finish doing what I wanted to do this week. And as I read, you know, the message, I was like, you know what, she's right. Like plow through it. At this point, I'm just editing. It's not even writing like fresh content necessarily. It's just going through and editing and clearing up some thoughts. Like the meat of it is there. And so I guess I'm kind of just intimidated by it a little bit. And I'm ready to be done with it, but I gotta find a way to be ready enough to be done with it to actually get it done, if that makes sense. And so as I was driving back home from picking up the papers from, I was kind of bummed because like I just wanted to enjoy the rest of the day, but I'm gonna find some enjoyment in this. So I'm about to settle down and kind of knock out these next 10 or 11 pages that she sent me home with. And I was reminded of how I started out the blog today, you know, about talking about the message on my shirt, don't get stuck in the storm, go through. I started and finished, essentially, I thought finished this project earlier in the year, and when my advisor sent it back, he was like, no, it's not ready. And I really kind of got bummed about it. Like, my feelings didn't get hurt, but I got bummed about it. That's the best way I can say. And I was like, okay, I'm just gonna push back. I'm just not gonna do it. I mean, it could be done by now, you guys. That's the thing. It could be done. And a lot of times I think when we find ourselves getting stuck in the middle of something that we wait around so long,
and that we let ourselves stay bummed so long that we don't realize that we could have just gone and pressed through and finished. So anyway, I'm about to hop off of here and finish up these pages, and I'll wrap up the vlog when I'm done with that. All right, y'all say a prayer.